Let us practice Nadi Sodhana, or alternate nostril breathing. The word Nadi refers to the energy channels or pathways which travel all throughout our body. There are thousands of energy channels, and out of those thousands, there are three most important pathways. The number one, or the most important channel, is the Sushumna. It's like the main highway which travels from the base of our sacrum, of our spine, all the way up in front of the spine, behind, all the way up behind the eyes. And then the two other important channels or nadis are the Ida and the Pingala. So they spiral around the Sushumna from the bottom going up and connect to the forehead chakra, Ajna chakra, and the Ida Nadi connects to the left nostril as well, and then the Pingala connects to the right nostril. When you do Nadi Sodhana or alternate nostril breathing, you will be blocking one nostril and inhaling or exhaling through the other. So when you are inhaling or exhaling, let's say through the left nostril, then you will be stimulating that nadi, the Ida nadi. And the left nostril is also connected to the right hemisphere of the brain, which is in charge of your parasympathetic nervous system. When you stimulate the Ida nadi, and therefore your right brain will activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is in charge of bringing your body into a more relaxed and calm state. And it also promotes more active digestion. When you stimulate inhaling or exhaling through the right nostril, which is connected to the Pingala and also connected to the left hemisphere of your brain, it activates the sympathetic nervous system, which is the fight response of your nervous system. It makes you more alert, more active, and more focused. So when doing Nadi Sodhana, you will be stimulating both hemispheres of the brain and both nadis at the same time, alternately, of course. So it will bring your energy level to a more balanced state or condition, as you would say, probably more in equilibrium and more harmonious relationship between your two nadis. So before doing Nadi Sodhana, just make sure you don't have a clogged nose or you don't have a cold, because it can interfere and will not be effective with your pranayama. Another contraindication for the Nadi Sodhana is try not to do it during sunrise or sunset, because it will actively mess up your energy levels. We will discuss these more in another topic. So to do Nadi Sodhana, you will have to bring your index finger and middle finger touching your forehead in between your eyebrows, where the Ajna chakra is, or which is connected to the mind. So stimulating this point, applying some pressure, maybe make some circles or massaging it up and down lightly. Not too much pressure though, just lightly. Just to stimulate that point. And then there are at least two ways to block your nostril, using either your thumb and your ring finger, or some people, they only use their thumb to block both. So it's either pressing the nostril from the outside, pressing the nostril, or you can simply block the nostril or the hole. I personally prefer just using my thumb so that I don't get confused. So it's only just one thing I have to worry about to use. And I personally also prefer to simply block the opening of my nostril instead of pressing. Because our nose is a very vascular body part. There's a lot of blood vessels and nerve endings. And even some light pressure, you may feel some discomfort or irritation in your nose, whether it's during pressing or after when you release. So to avoid having that discomfort or irritation, which can mess up your focus, I prefer to simply block so that there's minimal contact or stimulation on the nerve endings and blood vessels, so that I don't lose my focus in my breathing. It would be good if you can have your complete yoga breathing going and more or less know the basics and practice it regularly. Although, of course, for some people, they can still practice Nadi Sodhana even without really understanding much complete yoga breathing, although it is very beneficial if you do. You can also apply other pranayams with Nadi Sodhana. I will discuss this towards the end of this tutorial video. So when you, after massaging for maybe a few seconds, 20-30 seconds, that should be enough, or if you want 1 minute, then you can start with your alternate nostril breathing. Start by blocking. I will turn my head so you can see better. With your thumb, which is my preference, block the right nostril and then inhale through the left, and then block the left nostril and exhale through the right. Then inhale again through the right, block the right and exhale through the left. Again, inhale through the left, block the left, exhale through the right, inhale through the right, block the right and exhale through the left. So that's just how you do it. You alternate the opening of your nostrils. So you inhale and exhale through either side. So to practice, make sure you are sitting comfortably with your spine lengthening and upright, not hunching and rounding your back and shoulders hunching or forward, protracting. Try to sit upright, lifting up from the sternum, rolling your shoulders back and down, and keeping relaxed. Your arms on your non-dominant hand will be on the knees or in the middle, the center, and your dominant hand doing the blocking and the stimulation, massaging of your forehead. Okay, so first you try to do some complete yoga breathing. When you inhale, you expand your abdomen, then your lower ribs, and then your upper chest. Then as you exhale, you relax from the top, going down to your abdomen. Inhale, going back up, and then exhale, coming back down. You can do this for a few breath cycles before you begin Nadi Sodhana. Then when you are got your breathing going, more regular and uniform breathing, then you can begin with your Nadi Sodhana. Let's do it together. Place your index and middle finger in between your eyebrows and just continue doing your breathing while you're gently massaging, stimulating the Ajna chakra to help you bring your mind in focus on what you're doing. Just continue doing your breathing. And then synchronize your blocking of the nostrils with your breath. As you exhale, then you block your right nostril with your thumb, and then inhale through the left. Close the left, exhale through the right. Inhale through the right. Block the right and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left. Block the left, exhale the right. Inhale through the right, block the right, and exhale through the left. Inhale through the left, block the left, exhale right. Inhale through the right, block the right, and exhale through the left. Just continue doing this breathing pattern of blocking. You can do it at your own pace. If you want to do your breathing a bit longer, holding the breath in and out, as you can do that as well. Let's do one more round. And then lower your hand. So to get the basic benefit from this practice, it would be good if you can practice this regularly, hopefully daily, for at least around 5 minutes. If you can do this longer, then that's very good to really attain the benefit of balancing it out. Otherwise, if you do it only for a few minutes or even less than a minute, then the effect won't be as great, because your body will not have time to react to the changes of the situation, the conditions. So at least 5 minutes, that would be a good length of time to practice this. So as I mentioned earlier, you can also practice Nadi Sodhana in connection with other type of pranayams. More specifically, you can apply here Kumbhaka breathing and also Ujjayi breathing while you're doing the alternate nostril breathing. So of course you will be applying your base pranayam or breathing pattern, which is complete yoga breathing, CYB. You will have that foundation first going, and then you can add your Kumbhaka and also your Ujjayi breathing at the same time. While you're inhaling, holding, or exhaling, you are applying the Ujjayi breath when you're inhaling or exhaling rather. And then now you add your Nadi Sodhana. When you inhale, you're just adding the blocking. You're still doing the CYB, Kumbhaka, and Ujjayi while you're doing the alternate nostril breathing. So, but this takes quite a lot of focus and attention in doing this all at the same time. So maybe if you find it difficult to focus and not being relaxed in your breathing, in your breathing technique, then maybe just do complete yoga breathing with Nadi Sodhana. And then later, when you're more familiar, practicing Kumbhaka and Ujjayi breathing separately, then maybe you can put them all together, bring them all together into one practice. So again, remember, try to do Nadi Sodhana when you don't have cold or blocked nostrils or pathways in the nose, and not during sunrise or sunset. So that's Nadi Sodhana. Thank you for practicing.